welcome to my video. This is Coach Meg. I talk about online marketing on here because I want to help as many of you as possible to understand that you cannot do a little bit of marketing here and there and then hope it all works out. You have to make a plan that will work for you, for your services and your products. So maybe you're into beauty, right? And you are based in London or the United States or Canada or Singapore, wherever you're based in the world. One of the things that you cannot expect clients to know is to know that you exist. The only way clients will know that you exist, especially clients who are looking to get their hair done, they're looking for a makeover, they're looking to do a whole new wardrobe, right? For their new job, their new career. They're going to look for the person who is available. It just makes sense, right? And not only that, they're going to look for somebody who provides a service that they feel they enjoy. They don't want to work with somebody who talks down on them. They don't want to work with somebody who dismisses them, ignores them, and doesn't even have the courage to show up. I know I have noticed, like here in London, right? I went to a nail beauty day with a friend, and I've spoken about this before, but this lady was not treating her clients right. And I think she assumed that she can get away with that because there's probably not as many nail bars in that area. But what she doesn't realize is people talk about your services and your products and they're going to find somebody else. They're absolutely going to find somebody else and work with somebody else. You cannot feel entitled that your customers will keep coming to you. And do not complain and blame the government or the economy. It's probably not the economy. It's probably you. You are not treating your customers right. So they're not talking about you. They're not referring your products and your services. I know this may come on as a bit harsh. Oh, Coach Meg, it's the economy and all that. No, sometimes it's because you're not treating your customers right. They don't want to come back to you. Because I have seen some high-end beauty spaces that always get clients. What's the difference? Why is that? Could it be it's because they treat their customers right? Could it be because they show up, they are available? Could it be that they value their customers and clients? People like to say, oh, it's the economy this, the economy that. Maybe. But maybe it's your brand, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about. Your brand, online and offline. What is the image? What is the feeling people get when they come to your shop? Do they feel welcome? Or do they feel like they're being judged or they're not welcome? Listen, this is how most businesses that you look at that survive every recession, it's because they treat their customers right. So, like online, right? Should it be hard for a customer to work out how to check out? Is your website user-friendly? These are some of the things I like to talk about because as we build our businesses, as we are trying to provide better services for our customers and clients, we have to check what is working and what's not working. Could it be my customers are struggling on my website? Could it be when my customers call, they have to go through so many hoops before they get an answer? Could it be somebody's just, because remember, customers are well informed, right? Before they even choose your service, they've checked out other service providers. Before they decide to work with you, they've done some research. People forget this. People have been checking, okay, like for me, right, digital marketing. Before they decide to work with me, they're searching the digital marketing service providers in that area. Yes? And if my website is not even on the list, hello, they're going to look for and work with somebody whose website they can find and get all the information that they need and then decide, when I speak to this person, what is the feeling that I get? What is the energy that I get? Because listen, a lot of people think it's just about how fancy your website looks or how much money you spent. You can spend a lot of money on your website, on your marketing, and still not get enough clients and still lose out. Because there's more to all this than just how we present ourselves in the marketplace. It's the energy. Are you a pleasant person to work with? I've been working with a coach that I did a challenge with her last week, and one of the most amazing people to work with, really pleasant. You just get this feeling good about her. Even now, right, you go on Facebook. When I open my Facebook, because I'm building my community on there, by the way, If you want to know more about what I do and how I can work with you and support you, come join me on Facebook. I'm building a Facebook group on there, and in that group, I'll be teaching some lessons and some guidance and support, how to build your business, how to build your personal brand, how to show up online in the right way. Yes, how to represent yourself well, how to repair your image if you've ruined your image online, right? So come and join me on there because I'll be doing some private classes on there. And if you have any questions, we can be going through different things, right? Because you are part of the private group. So there is a fee for that, by the way. Because I have learned, as many people will tell you, people who don't invest anything, they usually don't take action. But when you know that you've invested 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, you're not going to play because that's not a joke, right? Because you remember how hard you had to work to get to that level. So I work with clients who are willing to invest some resources and some time. I don't want to work with anybody who doesn't even understand there is a commitment on your part. This will not be the group for you. So come along and let's do this. So going back to your online presence, your marketing, what my coach has done and that I show, because it's not just what she says, I'm watching what she does. She's on a higher level than where I'm at, and I want to learn because I want to get to a level where she's been doing things differently. I want to do something like what she does. All the videos that she puts on the ads, it's very nice to watch. It's engaging, and you just want to stay and watch that ad the whole time. And then you snap out of it like, okay, she's asking me to do something, call to action. But it's very pleasant. And we need people like that in the marketplace. Some of us have had an experience with people in the marketplace that it puts us off, right? That even now, as you're watching this, you're probably going, oh, well, here comes somebody else. But as I'm speaking, you're also thinking, no, she's not like the other person that I worked with. Yes? You are thinking and you're like, I know I've experienced some negativity in marketing and people saying they'll do this for me and they'll help me, but I'm not sure. You're curious, right? So the next step is, okay, let me book a call with her. Let me talk with her a little bit more and see what we could do together. Because that's the beauty about doing your own research. Do not make a decision straight off the bat like, oh, well, you have to think, if your business is not where you want it to be, there's something that you're not doing right. Yes? And of course, you also have to understand your industry. What's the sales cycle? How long does it take for people to make a decision? Like in private home care, right? I did that. I have a nursing background, something I did for many years. It can take a while for customers to decide, okay, which agency will we work with? Or shall we work with self-employed caregivers, exceptional caregivers, I like to say. So people do their research, and by the time they decide, they've worked out this is the most likely to work out well with us. Yes? So it's not just about your fancy website, how good it looks, how expensive, how much money you spent. Because some people demand high ticket because they spent a lot of money on their marketing. But are you a high ticket person? That's the question. Are you a high ticket person? Do you treat people well? Are you willing to go the extra mile? That's what high ticket is. Are you willing to go the extra mile? Are you willing to serve people at a high level? Are you willing to spend some time with clients? Full attention, undivided. You don't want somebody to come, they've paid a certain amount of money to work with you, and you look distracted. You look like, oh, hurry up, there's another phone call that I'm expecting. The clients are going to feel that. One of the things I like about the English clients, I've worked in the UK for many years, is they will not have a huge argument with you. They'll just be like, oh, okay, that's fine, I'll get back to you. That's them telling you, I'm done with you. Why do I have to deal with you? I worked in private healthcare as well. So I noticed the difference between NHS clients and private clients. The expectation is different. It's not always like, private clients, they expect a high service. Yes, they do. They expect to be treated right. So are you building your business around that mindset? You have to think of it like that, right? So if this resonates with you and you're like, you know what, I like what she's saying and I want to change in the marketplace. I want to stand out because I treat people differently. Get in touch with me. You will not regret. Follow the link below.